Alright, howdy, hello. My name is Nate. This is SpyGuy888. And today, back to back, I have another No Man's Sky video. Because that last one was recorded a little while ago. This one's being recorded. I'm going to date this one if I don't get it done in time. This one is October. I'm recording this on October 29th. It should go up on Halloween. I hope. I really hope. Anyways, yeah, okay. Anyways, today I'm basically doing another base tour, and I know I just did one, but let me tell you, in the what, like a week or two since, I recorded and uploaded that last one. Well, since I've recorded it at least, I've gotten quite a bit done. For number one, all of my bases, I put one of these just to advertise, because I don't know if you know this, the channel's still really small and I need to advertise. I know it might be annoying, but if you want me to stop doing that, you should like and subscribe. So how about that? Nothing has really changed around here, except I have changed the name of the town. Last time I had it called Wayfar, which was a reference to the Star Wars Outlaws. Now it's called Palamon, which is a reference to Destiny 2, and more specifically, the lore between the Last Word and Thorn. And I don't know if you know this, I'm a little bit interested in Western stuff. So, and that whole bit of lore is like pure Western. Anyways, we're not talking about Destiny, we're talking about No Man's Sky. So today, listen, man. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, knock yourselves out. Okay. Still not a fan of how the debt thing works. I don't even know if I brought that up last time. What the hell is this thing? Oh, that's the one that I found. Okay, yeah, we're chilling. Yeah. And then I need hydrogen. Okay, so the first on the list of things that I've done in the meantime is, number one, I've completed the expedition, which means I got these parts. Now, I just saw something over here I need to deal with real quick while I wait for that to land. My Corvette building skills are very limited, as you remember from last time. Let me move my table a little bit closer here so it's a bit easier to hear. My Corvette building skills are extremely limited. Very unfortunate. But I finished the expedition, which means I got access to a bunch of like these shield generators that look like the Atlas, and all this like other Atlas themed shit. This ship is the Aeon Confessor, and it's called the Aeon Confessor because during the expedition, and it was basically just another Corvette-themed expedition. It was like there was like a bit, like a mechanic with like shipbreaking in space, which was very cool, but I haven't noticed that being a thing in the regular game. But basically, this sort of layout, it's been expanded a little bit, is what my ship was in the expedition, and it was called the Confessor. Why did I name it the Confessor? I don't know. Thought it sounded cool. But this is the Aeon Confessor, and I think that also sounds pretty cool. And I have the stealth thing on it right now, but I might... Oh, that's right. The stealth thing overrides the... kind of lame, but... It's like sort of red-ish. Let me remove that and try to reinstall it, see if it looks any different. No, okay, it still sort of looks like purplish red. But, yeah, so that's one bit of information. Let me deal with these pirate vessels that are going to show up here in a second. Yeah, here they are. I rehired a squadron And the reason I did that will be evident in a few minutes. Let me deal with these kind gentlemen first. The lasers are still very good on Corvettes. Like, the more you have them, the better. Oh, there they go. Okay, let's head back to... No, that's the wrong town. That's Virgil. That's the wrong planet. Let's head back to the freighter to show off the next bit of information I have. I love doing this. I hate this kind of door. I thought it looked so cool when I first started getting into the Corvette building, but I really don't like it now because it's very finicky when you're trying to land. Which, with a Corvette, why would you ever land? But, you know, it's a whole thing. Alright, is it evident so far? I don't remember. Was this guy here last time? That one was. Was this guy here last time? Or this one? It's kind of goofy. I don't remember. I haven't even gone back and watched it before I made this one. And it was less than a week ago, so... Okay, yeah, let's go deal with this stuff first. Number one, last time I made a request for the Boundary Herald ship. I put a bounty on it. I was impatient and ended up just finding someone that had it. I finally found someone in the anomaly that actually had it, and then I got them to basically transfer it to me. We tried to do the thing where they kept it, and they still have access to it because they've done the expeditions. But I think he like accidentally picked the wrong like save thing. Like it wasn't the late. It was the, would that be restore point versus the autosave? So he didn't end up keeping it. But anyways, he was a very cool guy from Belgium, I think he said. And I have never been further east than the Bahamas. So there's a little bit of a, not a language barrier, because he spoke very good English. But an accent barrier, and also lag, because I live in America, and like on the East Coast, and there was a little bit of a distance there. But anyways, I do now have the Boundary Herald. It is freaking sick. I have it fully upgraded, pretty much. I still need some like trail and bobblehead stuff, I think, but this is what I wanted. He has, that guy had every living, like not every living ship, every expedition ship. He had the Wraith. He had, I think he had both versions of the Phoenix, like Starborn Runner, Starborn Phoenix, whatever it's called. He's done every expedition. He's freaking cracked at this game. He's wow. But I now have the Boundary Herald, and this is like, it was basically on my bucket list of ships in this game. If there was one expedition ship that I couldn't get because it's already had its Redux, it was going to be this one that I wanted. And then I don't think there's any other ships that are like super stand out that I've got in the meantime. Silver Speeder was one that I like built myself. The like customization one over there. Marvel of Gravity. No, that's that one. Right. Pride of Gravity is the Corvette. The Razor Crest from Lamoon, the YouTuber Lamoon. Why did I go through the teleporter? I needed to go through the Corvette teleporter. The YouTuber Lamoon, I followed their guide to make the Razor Crest as my Corvette. And yeah. And it looks perfect. Flying in first person, this construction at the front blocks a lot of the panels if you're flying in first person, but if you fly in first person, that's not a problem. So, like that whole area of the console is blocked off. God damn, those the cargo doors of the freighter are so loud. Oh my god. Okay. Another thing, the reason I rehired a full squadron after finding them to be extremely annoying when I'm fighting. By the way, if you want to take a look at them. I know this one, I don't think they can actually... Oh. Well, shut my mouth. Okay. Anyways, I was gonna say I don't think I can actually get a higher tier 1. I never actually realized that I could... Anyways, the reason I did that is because I have more mouths to feed. Not from Palamon, and not from Scraptown. Fuck Scraptown. These places can go to hell. I think they're under attack from the bugs right now. But Aikenheart, that's how I'm choosing to pronounce that, is a settlement on the moon of my home planet. It's perfect. It's amazing. I love it. It's still in debt, I'm pretty sure. I think I just saw right there, it's still in debt. There we go. Okay. Yes, welcome to Planet Colt, or the moon of Colt. Colt, moon of Remington. I changed this name so we don't have to censor that anymore. It's Doc Holliday's wife, Big Nose Kate, I think her name was. Which, God, that's kind of rude. Endorse the event. I don't care. We're still in debt. Doesn't matter. Like, it'll be a while. I'm still increasing productivity to... Okay, the mayor's office, or whatever the hell this is reversed. It's an exact inverse of the Palamon office. So it's very disorienting for me. What building needs reopened? Yeah, this one. Hold the skip, and it just does this, and does not skip at all. So, very cool. Thank you, Hello Games. You know it's a good game when that's the biggest complaint. Is there anything else I can do for you? 3 organic catalysts. I don't have enough for that. Real quick, I'm going to try to deal with that if I can. Organic catalyst. Did I already go past it? I already went past it. Yeah. Okay. Alright, now, okay, well, I don't want to fly the Razor Crest right now. It's fun to fly, but my pride and joy is coming down. This game is fucking beautiful. God. I don't think there's been anything going on in New Dodge, which is my home. Okay, that was weird. My home on Planet Remington. I think I had the landing pad last time. I do believe... Oh, I have not. Not fully discovered. I've fully discovered all the flora and minerals, but not the fauna. Underwater. Okay, that checks out. I've not really messed much with the water on this planet. Yeah, nothing except for another subscribe to Spy Guy thing. I did a lot of exploring, so I have quite a few new bases, I'll put it. Or maybe I don't know. I don't remember. We'll deal with that one in a second. I don't want to go through this one because that's in a different galaxy, and it'll make me restart my portals, I think. Something like that. Yeah, let's go to Beauty. I really like this place, as you can probably tell. At first, when I first started like settling, not really settling, but like claiming territory on other planets, I would just slap a base computer down and then carry on. But I've also started putting solar panels, a battery, and a teleporter down, just because I don't want to, even if it does recharge, I don't want to waste the launch fuel to get into space, to go to a space station. And if it's an abandoned system, then having to warp to another place or like bring my freighter in. But look at this. Got my little boat there, but oh yeah, got the Titan worm. Aside from that, though, aside from the Titan worm, beautiful. All right, where I had another little message thing on this planet, but I don't know if maybe there's a limit to how many you can have. But I had another one that said subscribe to Spy Guy 888 and enjoy the view or something like that. Something like that. Maybe that's for the best. That one was kind of fits better without it. Which also, by the way, let me start doing this. If you can see the symbols, the glyphs down in the bottom corner. If you've progressed far enough where you have access to all the glyphs, you should be able to find that. You should be able to put that in at any portal. Let me go to Palamon. The Hickok system, where New Dodge and Aikenheart are, the glyphs for the Hickok system are in the last video, like towards the end, I think. And also, I should mention currently, until November 6th, No Man's Sky is on a sale. It's normally $60, but right now it's like $25. And I cannot recommend it enough. It is amazing. It is so much fun. Let me put it against a darker background so it's easier to see the glyphs there. Yeah. And then let's go to Tidal Neighbor, because I couldn't find any landmass on this planet that I wanted to mark. It's like a really deep ocean planet, but I couldn't find any landmasses to, start doing stuff. And I didn't want to build an underwater base because I was in a hurry, I think, or something like that. I don't remember. This was a few days ago. I don't drink enough water. My memory's bad. I know the tidal planet's close, but I don't know if it's this one. Yes, it is. Actually, you know what? I'm renaming that planet. Because that looks close enough to Leviathan. I'm going to name it Leviathan. There we go. Oh, wow. Exposing yesterday. This one was 2 days ago? Oh, I must have found it like really late at night. Maybe. Yeah, okay. But there's another very pretty planet. I don't think that base has my normal evacuation stuff, so I'm going to bring that overhead. So I have an easy exit. I really, really like it when planets, I don't know what it is, maybe they have like a low atmosphere or something, but when the fins on the bottom of my dreadnought can like stick down below the, like stick through the sky, I really like that. I think it's cool. At least it looks like they do. Maybe, I guess they're a little bit higher, but I like it when it looks like they're like going through the clouds. That looks sick. Okay, now real quick, I'm going to check out uh, one base I have set up, which also doesn't have a portal. I'm pretty sure, because I had found that one pretty quickly as well. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, Camp Ball Seam, which is a hell of a name, but trust me, it's very accurate. Uh, okay, so this planet is called Stepbro. It's very toxic. The reason I have my camp called Camp Balseem and this planet is called Stepbro is because, and I didn't name it, by the way. I found it. It was on like, I didn't find it. It was on like Reddit or something. I put the glyphs in. It was cursed. This one is Stepbro and that one is Stepsis. So it's, yeah, binary anomaly, very scientific. Uh, okay, maybe not. Two worlds. Yeah, mine just Camp Ball Scene. Nexus Point Alpha. Like, people are breaking out like the sci-fi terms for it. And mine's just Camp Ball Scene. Like, it is. It looks like some freaking. Oh my god. It's very it's very like glitchy the way it works, the way it interacts with the ship and stuff. But it reminds me of Inception or like Doctor Strange. Like it's very strange, very weird. Too close to planet my ass. There's nothing really at that camp, at that base. It's just a base computer. So that I can get to this place easily without having to put in glyphs every time or anything like that. Is there anywhere else I need to show? Oceania. Not gonna believe this. It's not based on like the real world Oceania, the region. I think it would be like a region. It is based on the fact that it is. Well, I guess Oceania is a continent. Oh, it's just Australia. Okay, it's just the continent. I see. It's because it has a big ocean. Very creative stuff, I know. real quick, I will be... I guess that's the breach expedition stuff. I'm gonna set up my normal equipment here. And then... Nope, not what I meant to do. Nope. There we go. Do I have any carbon nanotubes? Just need one or two. I think I needed two. Yeah, I needed two. I thought I had a bunch of them on the freighter. Guess I already used them all. Okay. Well, that was fast. I suppose let's go through it before we run out of power. So mold farm. I suppose I'll go here. I stopped freaking showing off the coordinates. Damn it. Feel free, by the way, feel free to come visit any of these and like build bases and stuff. I would like to turn this with how No Man's Sky already is more of a community. God, I can't even speak. How it's already more of a community thing than a solo thing. I would very much like this to be sort of a community thing, like especially my bases, like my settlement bases. I don't know where this ship would be or what it would have looked like. Okay, well, be sure that there is a cool black and white interceptor at these coordinates. Make sure you're in Euclid, by the way, for any that are, like, make sure you're in the correct galaxy, because those glyphs are exclusive. Like, galaxy dependent. If it's the one I'm thinking of, it looks pretty cool, but I haven't kept it. I ended up scrapping it because it was like a C-class. Anyways, what would be next on the agenda to show? To be honest, that is all I have. So, actually, we are going to leave the Dreadnought one more time. And open up the anomaly. And just go see what's going on over there. Maybe do a quick Quicksilver mission. So I don't think I'll be able to... I need the Atlas. I want the Atlas bobblehead. So I'd have to look at this Gek or... I guess this is Polo, isn't it? Yeah. Polo and Artemis. I don't want to look at either one of them. I want to look at the Atlas. And the Atlas bobblehead, I don't know, I think it increases like hyperdrive range by like 50 light years or something, which is not very far at all. Which is kind of wild to say. But what? Oh, it's just a replica thing. Okay. Did I already pass it? What am I doing? Atlas figurine? Yeah, 3,200. I have 1,600. And what Pray tell would be the collect activated emerald. I'm not going to do that on video. That's lame. That's literally just mining. Mine for 1,000 diamonds. And that's the video. That's the mission. Take a look at some of these Corvettes here. I've been seeing lots of Star Wars inspired ones. But, oh, okay. Well, I don't know what that was supposed to be inspired by, if at all. It looks cool, though. So does this one. I have yet to find a place for this part right here, and I've only ever seen, like, good ideas like that. But I can't ever pull it off myself for some reason. Like, I guess I just have bad judgment when it comes to that kind of stuff. This right here is what I wanted the Aeron Confessor to be like. Like, that looks great. I'm not really a fan of the blue, and I don't know why these parts are like see-through, partially, but it looks fantastic. And I guess that one left, so let's go see what... This is sort of what the original Confessor looked like before I expanded it after the expedition. Actually, that's almost exactly what the Confessor looked like. Oh. A little bit of a roadblock here on the entry. Something else I would like to start doing in these No Man's Sky videos is base tours. So if you would like your base to show up in one of these videos, first of all, make a comment with the glyphs, and the glyphs in the portal, like if you go to a portal, it'll like show, it'll be like 1 through 8 on the first page, and then 9 through 16 on the second. And if you can translate those to 1 through 16, so I could, and then put that in the comments so we could access them. And then I think pretty much everyone has it on, like, no one is able to edit the base except for the owner. And obviously that's a good idea if you're going to put it online. But if you would like to have a base show up in one of these videos for a quick base tour or something, that could be pretty cool, I think. Alright, how did the expedition go? I know that speeds up the production, I believe. A little bit. You know what I've realized? It's been so long since I had a pirate raid on Palamon. I've had 2 separate ones in Aikenheart, but I've not had any in Palamon, I think, since I lost my debt. Like, since I fully became profitable, I haven't gotten any pirate raids. Which, I would prefer pirate raids to Vile Brood Swarms and Sentinel attacks. I'd much rather have pirate raids, because I like the space combat more than the ground combat. And if you try to deal with the corrupted sentinels, or just sentinels in general, or the bugs with the spaceship, it like bugs out. At least for me, it does. And I don't like that. I said I was gonna go back to New Dodge, but I'm gonna be here, I've decided, for my outro. Okay, let me give it a good backdrop. Did the ship always... I guess it always spawns facing north. Okay, my name is Nate. This is SpyGuy888, and if you enjoyed this video, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Either a No Man's Sky new playthrough, maybe Battlefield, their Battle Royale thing, because I haven't gotten the full game yet, and I know the Battle Royale is free. I know it's a Battle Royale, and everyone hates that, but I need to get my Battlefield fix in somehow. Or maybe some Helldivers, although every time I play Helldivers on this channel, it does freaking terrible. So, either that, or a new episode of Bounty Board. I don't know if I mentioned that. Alright, well, like, subscribe, and leave a comment of your bases, glyphs, and, yeah, goodbye.